Okay, so I'm going to start applying some of the Velcro on some of the parts using the industrial strength Velcro with the adhesive. I'm going to use the fuzzy on this particular piece here, and I'm just going to kind of line it up in place, and so that I know where to cut it, I'm actually going to use a little silver Sharpie and trace this, because it's I'm looking at that mark there. It's a little bit narrower than the 2 inches wide, and just bring that down. And then it's actually better to cut on the back side, so you kind of line it up on. So I use that as my marker, and then I use this heavier line as my marker here, and that'll fit right there. I'll repeat that for another one for the other side, because it's same size. Yep. Alright, so that gives me the the fuzzy side. So now I'm going to get the thick side. Line that up. This one you can pretty much cut on either side. It doesn't really snag up in the knife like the fuzzy side does. Actually, this one I'm not going to cut it any smaller. I'm going to leave it its full width. Just going to cut it to the proper length. Because this one's going to be going on the back panel kidney piece. So alright, so let's see, these are approximately let's see, about 6.5 inches long roughly, and just about 1.5 inches wide. Alright, want to make sure the surface is clean. Use a paper towel just to clean, and you don't want to sand or anything. You really want that surface nice and smooth. You want to try to line that down inside that recessed area as best as possible, and then make sure this is adhering completely. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so this is where it gets a little fun as far as making sure you're lining it up properly for the kidney plate. So I've got some tape on here, and I know I want it to sit where, you know, there's some gap between here and some gap between there, meaning, you know, that's, you can see this groove. So that's where I'm going to want this to live. So I'm actually going to apply this. That's where I'm aligning it like that. Just barely letting it touch the fuzzy, so it stays in place. Same thing on this side. Just barely laying it down in place. Okay, so now I know where I want that. Make sure I carefully align that in place. compress that. Same thing on this side. And compress that. Now, that means where this seam is, that should be nice and straight. You can see that? From where this half and this half butts together. And then that should leave a nice gap in between there. And to remove it, you can take like a popsicle stick and then go between the Velcro. Because you want to be able to compress this down completely. You don't want to just peel it off, because you might just end up peeling it off of here also. So that's a little trick, is anytime you're putting Velcro together, you need to align it, and then just, one side's not compressed all the way, use a popsicle stick or something just to kind of separate them, and then go ahead and compress it back together. So now you got the plate that has the Velcro, and then the kidney itself, and that's good. Go together like so, and that's how you're going to put it on. So that's the kidney there.